Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go now, heading right on into our Thursday evening. And again, hopefully you stayed nice and cool as we went through your Thursday afternoon, because it was another North Texas sizzler. In fact, we set another record high this afternoon, 107 officially at DFW. And again, that does beat our old record high of 104 from back in 2012. And just look at these temperatures around the area. I mean, up in the Texoma-land area, the Sherman-Denison area really sticks out. 111 earlier this afternoon, widespread 105s, widespread 106s, even widespread 107s and 108s. Again, just letting you kind of find your hometown there. Again, it was brutally hot as we went through the afternoon. And even here in the Metroplex, I mean, a couple locations that stick out. I mean, take a look at Mesquite over in eastern Dallas County, 109, Burleson, 109, southern Tarrant County, Denton, officially 109 this afternoon as well. We've got one more day of some really hot stuff tomorrow, and then we continue to lock onto these weather changes. They begin this weekend, but more so as we get into the first part of next week. And again, I've got more details on that coming up. But otherwise, this would be your Thursday evening. And again, you can see it's definitely going to take temperatures a while to ease down out of the triple digits. So again, a very hot evening. Do remember your heat precautions and your heat safety, of course, as we go through the evening as well. Excessive heat warning does remain in effect. And again, this will be extended even into tomorrow. And then we do continue with an ozone alert. By the way, that is also extended, a clean air alert, air quality alert, through tomorrow, Friday as well. Now, as we go through at least the early part of the evening, I am going to be watching our southeastern counties. It's not impossible. We have a stray shower, thunderstorm down there. It's about a 20% opportunity. Again, most of us, as we go through the evening, we're completely dry. And in fact, really, as we go through the overnight, the first part of tomorrow, dry as well. But then I tell you what, after that, we're going to be watching a couple things for tomorrow. Now, number one, this boundary you currently see in southern Oklahoma, that's going to continue to lift to the north. It's going to be the focus of some scattered thunderstorms tonight. Those are going to be approaching the Red River Valley tomorrow. A lot of those may dry up, they may fizzle, they may go away, but there's going to be a little outflow boundary left over from them. It's going to move mainly into our northeastern counties, and that may be the focus for tomorrow, Friday, of some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And I think Friday night and early Saturday morning, as a little impulse also moves through, we may have a better opportunity of rain and storms as well. Again, we'll talk more about that coming up. Now, the other thing we're tracking carefully here, it continues to be the summer heat dome. And we've talked at length about this over the last couple of months, but I can tell you the good news is after tomorrow, Friday, this begins to break down. It's going to begin to shift off to the southeast. And as that happens, it's going to open the door to our north and to our northwest for cold fronts to begin to move into the area. Impulses bringing opportunities of rain and thunderstorms. And again, it's going to be a completely different pattern. Again, the way it looks right now, especially like I mentioned, as we get into parts of next week. You see a little green blip there. Again, that's for this evening. Again, could we maybe see a stray shower thunderstorm off to the southeast? Again, it's not impossible, right? As we go through the overnight, we're quiet. As we begin tomorrow, Friday, we're quiet as well. But then we're going to be watching this little outflow boundary, again, moving in from the northeast. And if you watch off to the northeast right there, that's mainly over in Texoma-land. A few scattered showers and thunderstorms as we go through the afternoon. So the rain probability northeast tomorrow is not necessarily zero. Then we have an impulse coming in as we get into late tomorrow into early Saturday morning. And take a look at this. Some of this data may be a little overdone, but I think there's going to be an opportunity of some rain and storms again very late Friday and early Saturday morning as well. Now, the Storm Prediction Center is also going to be watching that boundary. This outlook here, the severe risk for tomorrow, mainly for wind and hail, it mainly has to do with that little outflow boundary. Could it spark off a few additional storms? Again, those are all things we'll be tracking very carefully with you again as we go through tomorrow, Friday. Otherwise, overnight tonight, most of us right around 80, right? A very warm overnight. Again, for most of us tomorrow, another record-setting day of heat. And there's that opportunity. We'll call it a 40% shot off to the northeast. That's through tomorrow afternoon into the evening. We'll track that for Friday night football. But then, like I mentioned, Friday night, early Saturday morning, potentially a better opportunity of rain and storms with overnight lows there, generally in the 70s. And then we'll struggle to make it to the triple digits on Saturday. Then it's downhill as we go forward in time. In fact, depending on the rain and storms Saturday, we may not even make it to 100, but then take a look at those lower to mid 80s by the middle parts of next week.